Okay, guys, I'm doing this on StreamYard, so hopefully it'll be a better experience than last week. Just wait for people to come in, because you know how YouTube is. It takes a while for people to come in. Good evening, everybody. Watching the weather tonight. It says one person's in here, but I don't see the chat. Where is the chat? I haven't used StreamYard in a very long time. Oh, there it is. I think so. Okay. Hey guys, how are you doing? I am late, a minute late, yeah. I was trying to get everything done. I am doing the live in the guest room because Tom's out there, he was mowing, and I have the whole entire kitchen and pantry tore up. Like, I have everything pulled out everywhere. The dining room's full, all over the floor, and I'm like deep cleaning and trying to figure out how I want to put everything in the house. So it's a huge mess. You made it, Joe. Heck yeah. Thank you, Joey. You were actually first, and I can't compete with you on this one. Yeah, share each other out, Joey. Ow, how do I make? Let's see. Hang on here. Let me see if I can do this. No, it's not letting me. Okay. We'll have to make you a mod next time. I don't know how to do it on the StreamYard. I'm not tech savvy, by the way. Yeah, it's been a busy week. Tom's walking by the window. So I'm in like the guest room just because it's nice and quiet in here. I have the laundry going, but I have been like deep cleaning all day. Like, I started at one end of the house and moved my way, but I had the kitchen tore up for about 3 days now. 4. Yeah, I started Sunday night. It's already Wednesday night. So, yeah. So what is everybody doing tonight? Does anybody have storms or anything going on in your area? Because we've got some storms coming in. It says 5 people are in here. So if you're in here, say hi so I know who's all in here. Can y'all hear me okay? Hi, Linda Peterson. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hey, Patty or Mac or both. How are you doing? You're my heroes. I'm telling you. So I watched you were helping me clean my house, by the way, earlier. I watched your entire live stream. Well, I listened to it. I didn't get to watch it, but I listened to it, Mac. Yeah, you were talking about your chicken suit again. I would love to see that. That was hilarious. And you're talking about the bars and the hillbilly. Oh my goodness. Y'all are too much fun. Yeah, where's Ginger? Hey, Arlene. Welcome in. Yeah, so I was listening to Southern Blessed Homestead because I try to watch my friends, and the 4 years that we were building the house, I got really behind. So now that it's finished and we're still trying to move in and everything, I'm trying to be diligent about cleaning the house and listening to my friends. Thank you, Linda. Hey, Rudy, welcome in. Anyway, it's been an incredibly busy week. So I was going to ask y'all, this is kind of a crazy thing. So I had a friend that told me that she shops at Dollar General and that she saves a truckload of money shopping at Dollar General. Okay, I'm not normally the Dollar General shopper. I tried to go to one place, maybe 2 tops, and then, oh, thank you. Oh gosh, Joey, I'm so far behind, but thank you so much. That made my day because it's been raining or muddy. We had to, it rained the whole holiday weekend that Tom was 4 days home. You know, we could have got a lot done. We got the new raised beds in. I have not got them put together. And then since it's raining and wet and storms, I'm going to, Linda, I'm in StreamYard so that we won't get the trolls in here like we did last week. And then I can see the chat. And I'm going to make Joey, wait a minute. Hang on, guys. I had a gray hair moment there. Hold on. All right. Sorry, guys. I am in the guest room on the bed, and I have the iPad propped up on diaper boxes for my grandson. I keep it real, you know. Let me see here. I can go in here, and I believe, let me go in to my live stream, and I think I could do on the other iPad here, because I just got this one just to use to upload to YouTube because my other one's too full. Okay, let's see here. I'll turn this down. And okay, there you go. I think you have a wrench now, Joey. Check it, make a comment and let me know. Oh, thank you. The pallet beds just make sense. I have access to pallet. Yep, you got your wrench. Hey, Ginger. Just wrenched your husband in a good way. Anyway, the pallet beds make sense. It's free wood. I have access to tons of them, and it's just taking time to get them broke down and then cut and measured. And they may look janky, but hey, they're going to work. That's all I care about. I mean, it's keeping it real. It's kind of gingerbread girl. Now, Ginger goes live in the morning, and Joey already beat me into her live stream. Ginger, we're going to have to talk about this. You forgot to text me and let me know about you posting your live stream. You're going to have to give me the heads up because Joey's always first. And we are in really big time competition. Oh, they are. So I watched this other channel because I've tried to do the pallet beds for the last 5 years. And I built some and built them and built them and just, you know, oh, I'm just playing with you, Ginger. I'm just having fun. You don't have to do that. I'll have to step up my game and pay more attention. And build the raised beds. And I've just not been good at it. And so I'm using a lot of soil. And hey, Sean, welcome in. What I'm trying to do is just build some that are lower to the ground, won't take as much soil, and then also be sturdy enough to hold those cattle panels. And the way I figure I can do 4 rows all the way down in that big area, and that will grow a ton of food. I can, you know, grow a lot. Joey, you'll always beat me on gingers. That's just once in a blue moon. You drop the ball and I sneak in, but anyway, I just work really hard at trying to figure out how to revise the garden because ever since the wildfire, I cannot grow in the ground anymore. The Bermuda grass just chokes me out. It's not even worth it. No. But, you know, I try different kinds. Like I watched another channel that James Prigioni, and he did the boards like upright. And I tried that, but that took a long time to build those. So then I went back to doing them, you know, elongated and, oh, yeah. Joey, you guys are so cute. And you guys have been together a long time. Yeah, Ginger's a special person. I hope You know, Tom snuck into my live stream last week. You missed it, Joey. Tom snuck into my live stream because he got called out on our anniversary. So we we've been married 15 years in 1 week, and on our anniversary he gets called out. So he didn't get to come home till the next day. Oh, you guys are so sweet. And there he goes. He just walked by the window. But um, I'm hoping my friend has offered to come help last weekend. And it rained and it lightning and it stormed and it's muddy. And I was like, they kept saying storms and it would rain off and on all weekend, the whole 4 day weekend that Tom was available and my friend was available. I was like, what the heck? I am so far behind, y'all. I think if I got like 20 of my friends over here and we could just go, 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 we could go in sequence and get them done. But so I watched that James Prigioni and I love the way he did the pallet raised beds. I watched the video where he took the pallet, laid it down, cut the ends, then he upright, and then he took the sawzall and cut the the nails, and then you have the boards, and then you flip it over and do the other side, and then so I'll cut the boards like and then Tom will just do the inside with the sawzall, and then we'll just throw them on the ground, and then of course you got to watch for scorpions and these little horrible earwigs and rollies. Um, and he's like, be real careful when you're out there. Just kind of knock them around before you pick them up so that you don't get like a snake or something. And so then we measure and then just construct them. Now, I'm not real good at building, and I'm sure other people would sit there and just keep working at it. Me, I don't care. I don't have time, and I'm just going to throw them together. I don't care what they look like. They're just going to have to be useful, that's all. But at least they will grow food. And we are going to be redoing a lot of this stuff. We put in a new butterfly garden and bee and hummingbird and dragonflies. Yes. So I have a bunch of different plants in there and they're starting to bloom out. I put mostly perennials, but I have a few things in there that I will dig up and put them in my greenhouse and overwinter them. And then hopefully it'll get thicker and all that. We picked up pampas grass this last week because Tom wants to landscape the front, but he wants me to design it. And so I said, wow, that's great. I want to do that, but this is just the worst time of year. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not perfect, and I sure sure don't. Hey, Dark Lord Minute, how are you doing? Slides in. Um, you know, they're gonna be useful, and I kind of like the way they look. I like them better than those great big ones that I've been building for the last several years. But so we got all those potato beds done, and it's been raining and raining and raining, and it's in the back of the garden where it's kind of like dark, and so I have not been able to plant my potatoes. They're still in bags on in the dining room on the floor. I think my sweet potato slips are ruined, and a whole batch of strawberries, bare root, are ruined. So it's because of this weather. I have not had time, and we got weather tonight. Like the storm chasers are out. It's actually sunshiny here, but it was like cloudy and yucky all day, and they talked about storms and all this, and I'm like, going great. I think the storm chasers are out every single day. Yeah. That is awesome. I can't wait to get beets planted. I haven't even got into the greenhouse to plant, and I pulled all those tomatoes out but one plant, and I've got to figure out which seedlings that I'm going to grow in the greenhouse because I'm going to try to grow a cucumber, like a burpless cucumber in there, so I can have cucumbers year round. And then I'm going to try to probably do a honeydew. I know I need to go out there, Ginger, and do a video, even if it's a short. I need to do that, but I'm out of it, Joey, and we have not even had time to go get any. Yeah, I have to go pick up another tote of that soil because I need to do a new video and show y'all what I've been trying to do in between the rain. And I do need to go get and then really cover them where the wind won't take that plastic away. They definitely have got to dry out because potatoes, if you put them in there, they're just going to rot. Yeah, I will have to really cover them up and put bricks over them, like a lot of bricks. But then the scary part's when you go to uncover it, what's all underneath there, snakes and everything. Welcome in, Wanda Henry. So there's just a lot of factors because that's the very back of the garden, and there are some venomous snakes that hang out back there. So when I walk through the, where the beds are, you just walk through, I have to watch the ground and everything and really pay attention. I mean, big time. I don't like venomous snakes, and we've got, so the kind of the rule of thumb around here is if you see one timber rattler, that means you're going to see a whole bunch through the season. If you don't see any, you won't see them this season. It's kind of like that, but we still have a lot of debris and stuff. Like we still have some ice debris to clean up on the other 5 acres. We have, oh yeah, I need to get some of that, Joey. Hey Beth, or Neil, or both. Uh, the wind is still a factor here because we've had, hello Suburban Hillbilly, how are you doing? We have winds here, we've had winds up to 90-mile-an-hour here, and not during a tornado. It's crazy. That was last season. This season we've had 60 to 70, and that takes everything away. So since I'm running out of time and I wanted to do the, oh, what is that? The tomatoes, I'm doing a lot of them in the grow bags, and then I just laid plastic down and I put the grow bags down. And I've got to get landscape timbers. I got 2 now. Then I went to the Dollar General and I got the bracing that you can screw into the wood, and then you can run the, oh, what is that, twine across, and then kind of have it like a, have it go all the way across, and then you take your hook thing and you hang it, and then you clip your tomatoes to it. That way the wind will blow and it won't tear it. Like if you secure it to one of those things. Oh, did Rebecca come in? I didn't see her. Or is that Rebecca? I can't see really good, so I apologize. If somebody's come in, I haven't seen them. Hello, High Country Homestead. Welcome in. Susan in Australia. Nice to see you again. I just subscribed to you yesterday and watched your video. Anyway, oh, Rebecca was Suburban Hillbilly. That's what I thought, but I'm still learning everybody's names. So anyway, I think that will be better than putting them on the cattle panels, and I wanted to use the cattle panels in the middle of the garden, and that way, Ginger likes free stuff. Yeah, I do too. Oh, you're welcome. That's what I like about this community. We have other friends in Australia that we follow. There's a couple other channels, Daz and oh, my mind went blank. It's a couple. They're really neat. But you guys are so funny. anyway, the the idea is to be able to grow the tomatoes without them breaking in all this wind, because last year wiped me out. So yeah, share, mods, feel free to share links. This is a community. We are all about each other, and you can do that. Hey, treasure hunter Neil. I thought so. I said it's either Beth or Neil or both. So um it's hard for me to see. So I need to see this up because I'm old. Sorry guys. Let's see what happens. I have this iPad propped up on a box of diapers. Annie, yes, would follow Annie in Perth, and then Daz. He's kind of by High Country Homestead. He's by Victoria, and then oh my gosh, I can't think of their name. The other channel. Yeah, I am a rookie. Well, I was gonna do um oh, they did. They devoured that watermelon rind. They did. I did go check on my watermelons this morning because I only got like maybe 5 uh, seedlings planted. And so far, it looks like they're good. I couldn't get real close because the stuff is like tall. It's almost as tall as I am, and some of the weeds are taller than I am. And Tom told me not to go back in there. And yeah, it's pretty bad. We're going to have to really get in there. Hey! So it says Chris or Amy or both. So when you have couples, it's hard to tell who's all in here. Um, anyway, so I'm not going to go back there. And the idea was this last weekend, we were going to take that push weed eater that's super powerful and just roll back and forth. That way, if there's a venomous snake in there, it won't get me. No. Um, so that was the idea of it. It rained and rained, and it would like rain for a little bit, then stop. And it would be maybe 2 hours, and it would start raining again. So you really couldn't plan anything. It was hard. So doggone it. So while this rainy stuff's going on, I decided to quit ionizing all the burnt fire damage stuff. Put it back in the building. It's all just wait till fall. And then right now I am working on the kitchen and the pantry and the rest of the house. We're still working on that. Like we still haven't got our blinds ordered. Um, the laundry room's somewhat how I want it, except for the bottom cabinets. I'm going to go through those. As far as everything else, it's done. As done as it's going to be for this season. We haven't got a dining room table or chairs yet, but hey, you know, we just don't have time. So we will probably go this fall. It would have been good to hit the sales, but we can hit more sales, wait till Black Friday or something, when they get all the good sales going. Then we can pick out what we want. We've been looking, when we went to get the beds, all the new mattresses and stuff, we didn't see any we liked. And we hit like 4 different furniture stores. And if Tom was retired, he could just build us. He has the stuff to do it. Yeah. My chickens, though, they like that rind. They tear up because I don't feed them the regular chicken feed. So they get excited when they get extra stuff like that. Um, and I planned on growing the greens for them, which I have a little bit going for them. Then I planned on growing watermelons, honeydews, cucumbers, carrots, definitely some beans. You can cook them. That's what they eat now. So Um, there's some other stuff that I was going to grow for them, like some amaranth, but it's been too cold. I want to get okra planted, but it's been too cold. I think I'm going to have to recount, Joey, because I had over 30 and I lost a couple last year. I had one that you know how the pecking order goes. I pulled her out because I noticed she was getting kind of skinny, but she just didn't make it. She was a real tiny one anyway. She wasn't as big as the others, and they picked on her, and she didn't end up making it. And then I had one that passed egg bound, and I had learned about the egg bound thing, and so hopefully that I fix their diet to where that won't happen, but I guess it can happen anyway. Um, yeah, I couldn't, no, I couldn't do that. I'm too soft-hearted. I just did it for eggs. My mom wanted eggs, and she said she wasn't paying for eggs at the store, and I'd rather she didn't buy them at the store anyway. And so I provide my family with eggs. I have some regular customers, but here in the last, gosh, it's been 4 months. I did not sell any eggs, none. So my regular people have stopped buying eggs, and it's probably because I don't go into town and bring them to them. So, um, but the manure is going to be great. I've been using that to, it's in tubs, but what's bad about that is I put it in the mineral tubs when I clean out the chicken run, and then we wheel it out, and then I don't do anything else with it. And when it rains, it's really stinky. But on the flip side, though, if the black soldier fly larvae lay in there, then you have extra food for your chickens. Oh, oh yeah, you're in the either fall or winter right now in Australia, aren't you? Yeah, my chickens have since I've had them. This is what, year three. They've never stopped laying. Um, and they didn't molt. Now I got the rooster's kind of rough on a few of the girls, so they got that where the feathers are off the back, where he gets on top of them. No, I can't do it. Mm-mm. There's no way. And I couldn't raise something to eat. I did. No, I can't do it. And if people go to take out like rabbits, I have pet rabbits too. I can't watch that stuff. So that's the only time I won't support a channel by watching their videos. If they're gonna take out an animal, then no, can't do it. And the alpine, oh, that is so neat. Your farm is beautiful, or homestead. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm always fascinated to see other countries, and since I've never left the United States, I get to watch it on YouTube. And then the friendships, I've made friends with other people in other countries, you know, like I have a new seed bestie, Jennifer Ocean, and then we Scott rambling with the brooms. He's in Canada. Oh, you're so welcome. Um, and there's just others. I'm trying to think of Daz's channel name. I am having a senior moment or something because I am forgetting, right? Well, it's probably safer too. Some countries aren't really safe to travel to right now. And I sure as heck wouldn't want to fly with the airplanes. Mm-mm. And I am not getting that real ID, so I won't be flying nowhere. I want to go to Italy someday because my grandpa came over here from Italy, but you know, it's crowded and the volcano's active over there, and they say it's not safe. Ginger and Joey, you guys are so cute. Um, what are you guys planting, Ginger? I haven't got to see any garden videos lately. I'm trying to watch people's live streams when I'm cleaning, that way I can listen to it. But if I have to watch a video and I'm trying to do all this stuff in the house, I can't comment, and then people probably think I'm being rude. And I'm not, because I like to visit with people, but, hey, Arnold, there's my fan from Canada. She's a hot one in Alberta. Wow. Have you? I just don't want it. I guess the premise behind it, I don't know. I'm kind of funny about stuff. Yeah, everybody share each other out. Um, I tell you what, I had so much fun at the meetups. Yes, my Aussie garden. Okay, thank you. I could not remember his channel name. Isn't that horrible? I'm telling you. You don't like okra, zucchini? You and my husband would get along great, Joey. Well, he likes okra, but he didn't like all the squashes and stuff. I have the seedlings, I just don't have them planted yet. My crazy life with all this rain and mud. Yeah, it's terrible. Um, Hopefully we'll clear up maybe this next week, you know, and then maybe my friend can come and we can knock out some of those beds. The only problem is I'm taking the soil out of the old beds and putting it in the new beds. And if it's wet, it's going to be real heavy and it's going to take longer. So I was like desperate and plant miniature peanut butter. You're so funny. Treasure hunting's cool. Um, but yeah, it's going to take a while. But I ended up getting we ordered these raised beds. Tom saw them at that Northern Tool next to Harbor Freight. And he was telling me about it, and he said, you might like these. And I looked them up online, and they had the same beds on Amazon, 3 cents cheaper, and I don't have to drive to Edmond to go get them. So I ordered them on Amazon. So we ordered 6. So it was a couple $100, but I figure it will help me get some beds together and then just get some food planted because my seedlings are on the back porch. Yeah. Oh, Linda, we have wild turkeys here, and then there's a rabbit that lives on my farm that's wild, and I just leave it alone, and I actually feed it. And the squirrels, if you've seen my short today. Yeah, it was just 3 cents higher than Amazon on those raised beds. They were 6 foot, 3 foot deep, and I think 3 feet wide. I forgot the dimensions of them, but um, they were 3 cents cheaper on Amazon. So I figured I'd go ahead. I've never been to Northern Tool, but my husband has. Um, yeah, Joey, it's a shame you aren't close, or you could like team up with Tom and so I'm trying to debate. Hey Johnny, welcome in. Um I went live on StreamYard, so we wouldn't have the trolls. But I did, oh, what was it? I lost my train of thought. Anyway, oh, thank you so much. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. That is crazy. I watched your video this morning, Johnny, on the auction. I got to show that to Tom. He's been out mowing, and when he comes in later and I'm off, then I will show him that. Anyway, it's age. Yeah, it is. I am just blank. Like I looked over and started reading the chat, and then I lost where I was going. Um, of course, typical me, because my mind goes 90 mile an hour. I may be almost 57, but my body's slowing down, but my mind's still going 90 mile an hour. And I've had so much to do today. So I'm working on the inside stuff now. And then this next week, hopefully I can get out. Maybe this weekend, hopefully. Um, but oh, that's funny, Johnny. Yeah, something about the joke is with Tom and I, of course, we've been married 15 years now, and the joke is he got me a zero turn so I'd help him um, mow out here because it still takes us 2 days to mow, and I think that's why he married me is because I'd help him mow. That's just been a joke of ours. Cool. Tom's my fix-it guy. He fixed. Oh, I know where I was going. Okay, so I'm in a collaboration next month, and I'm torn between, and I'm not a builder, but I'm learning. So I was either going to make a squirrel feeder, because there was a squirrel feeder in the tree, and they never mess with my gardens. Now they'll mess with the fruit and the pecans, but they never have gotten into my garden. So I think it's because I always fed them. So I still throw corn out there for them, and then they leave my stuff alone in the garden. But so we have a soaking tub, and I have arthritis, and I was thinking about when I went to my sister's lake house, I noticed she had in her big bathtub one of those wooden trays that fits on the tub where you can have your coffee, you can put your iPad on it, a book, whatever you want, tea, water, juice, wine, have your little tray thing that goes across the bathtub. I wanted to build that for the collaboration this next month, have it be the bathtub tray. But I don't have the tools for that, and yeah. Well, it worked on me because I have my own saw, I have my own drills, I have all that stuff. I have my own weed whacker too. It's a push one. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, my friend Connie's been coming over. She came over yesterday and she was going to help me, but the weather. Um, we should do a cookbook, I'm telling you, because we can throw some food together like there's no tomorrow. Yesterday, it was a restaurant style meal. I mean, so I had a bunch of chili beans in oh, what do you, the Instapot. And I had already got those cooked. And then, because the beans take a long time, then I'll add the other stuff and cook it again and do the chili. So I'd already had the beans cooked. Then I had the crock pot full of lentils cooked. And so she said, do you have an onion? I go, oh yeah, I got onions. And then I put in there, well, she actually fixed it while I was working on the other stuff. We put in there onion, chopped up potato, chopped up, oh gosh, the beans. Then we did the spices. She did we crushed the cumin seed and roasted it, coriander, and just some, cumin and some garlic powder, and just roasted that, threw all that together. The beans, the chili beans, oh no. Oh man, that would make me sick, Johnny. That's what I'm afraid of, is getting the good ones. Because you sure want them around. So anyway, and then I had made guacamole. Then she had bought these authentic tortillas that, um, the, I guess it's a Mexican place that fixes them, and they're authentic, and they're so freaking good. So you can buy them bulk in a big bag and put them in your freezer, so you could just pull out a little at a time. So we seared that, and then then oh my gosh, we ate that meal and it was so freaking delicious. It was amazing. Yeah, see, I've had a few of the bull snakes and that stuff get into the chicken run when I had them in the other place, and um, we worked on getting it out. Like my son and I pulled one of them out when he was here, and then the other one we just kind of tap 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 to get it, scare it out. I don't want to touch them, you know, because if they bite you, you can still get a nasty infection. Because I took that pre-hospital trauma life support class, and then the EMT class, and then I learned about the snakes and the spider bites and all that stuff. You can still get a really nasty infection, even from a non-venomous tarantula. You know, some people pick them up. My husband will pick them up. That's crazy. So anyway, yeah, doggone. I know I would be bummed if I took out a snake. I've accidentally, well, before I learned about the good and bad snakes, I just being, just uneducated, I took out, and Tom goes, no, 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 you don't do that. You need the good snakes. And then he was teaching me about, you don't do that. You don't take out the tarantulas either. Aw. Oh yeah, the snakes get the mice. And you got mice out here. We saw a rat out here. Oh my gosh. Right? I don't mice are nasty. They got into Tom's shop because I was keeping the feed in there. And so he said, I've got to get in there and clean it. And then, even though the feed was in the totes with the lids, you know how you spill some and then they come in? Well, I'm not allowed to spill anymore. Oh, cool. Wow. But yeah, I leave the good snakes alone, the lizards, the frogs. I love all that stuff. Turtles. Like I put in the greenhouse a lizard, the bird, and three or four toads, and then there's some kind of a sticky frog. It's like light greenish gray, and it's hopping, or it's kind of crawling around in there. And so, hey, I'm trying to get it to eat the roly polies. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, you can't leave anything in there. Oh yeah. I think it is a tree frog. I'm gonna try and get a video of it. I need to, when my time is up, I'm gonna go out there and close it all up. But ew. Yeah, you guys got some really crazy snakes. in Australia, Tom and I would watch this show where it would show how these people were looking for opals, and they were digging and going in these opal mines. Is it a sidewinder or something venomous, very venomous? Well, my chickens, the mice got into the chicken run. They are making homes underneath the chicken coop. Yeah. um, One of the mice was running through the chicken run the other day, and I was like, oh heck, I do not do mice. I didn't want my chickens even eating the mice. I don't do the venomous snakes. Like, I freak out when I see a freaking timber rattler. I just freeze. I mean, I'm just terrified. I Years ago, before the fire, I had rows and rows of I grew probably 4 to 5 thousand tomato plants in the ground, and I was reaching in harvesting the Roma tomatoes, and there was a rattlesnake all coiled up at the base of the plant. I'm standing like right in front of it, and it moved when I reached into the plant to get the Roma, and I froze, and I started screaming, and Tom came and got it. We will kill the venomous snakes. Not I'm not letting that stuff loose. There's way too many of them out here. Uh-uh. So he killed it. Um, the good snakes will wipe out the bad snakes. Oh wow, that's what you were saying. Oh my gosh, those are so dang venomous. They're If they bite you, you ought to see what it does to your body. It's gross. Oh, we need to think about Terry with MT Homestead. Her granddaughter was at Children's. I don't know if she's home yet. I haven't heard any updates. They'll be live next. Um, Definitely will be watching them. The only thing I'll have to do is run out and close everything up, put my chickens up, and then I can come back in. But her granddaughter got bit by a venomous snake. I don't think they know what it actually was, but I guess she was having some problems with that. So keep her in your prayers. Like, Tom's always getting on to me about watching for the venomous snakes. Becomes Ginger's property. That's so funny, Joey. Yeah, mice are nasty. You can get that hantavirus. They're so freaking gross. They pee and poop everywhere. Oh my gosh. When I had the old, like, Tom gave me this, um, we insulated it, and he put the board up, and then we put plastic in there, and it was a, like a shed, but a really nice shed. It wasn't like and it was, had the metal roof and everything. Um, and then the siding on it. Well, the mice dug underneath and come up through the floor, but he did put some marina board down for the floor, but they would still get in there somehow. Like, they chewed between the marina board and the wall right there, and there'd be a hole, and the mice were coming in eating my rabbits' food, because I had like 8 pet rabbits, but then I also had an air conditioner in there for them. Oh my gosh. I grossed out. I was like, I need to move them. You had a big spider in a cage? Ooh, wow. I don't like spiders. I'm scared of them. But I don't mind the tarantulas out there because they actually eat a lot of bugs. They don't bother you. Wow. I'm reading the chat too, so we have some bobcats that come around our farm. I ran into one at night. There was this spider. It's one of those little fuzzy spiders. It was on the ceiling in our bedroom. And I was sitting there having my morning coffee and I looked up because I noticed something moving. It was crawling across the ceiling. And I said, oh, heck no. So I refused to put the screens on the windows so you can flip and roll the windows out. So I rolled the window out and kind of shooed it out. And it went onto the window and I shoot it out and it fell. So I closed the window. That sucker got up on the window and was going back and forth, just mad. And it was trying to get back in. So I shoot it off again. I went outside and just knocked it off the window carefully, not killing it, but it crawled back up on the window and was just going back and forth, just glaring at me. And it did it 3 times. It was so funny. I should have videoed it because who would have thought? Hey, camping cage free. Welcome in. So yeah, some stuff is just crazy. I don't like the mice or the big old rat. There was a big old rat back there because when the wind tore up all the greenhouses, I still had all those trays out on the ground, but I was picking them up and there was a freaking rat underneath, and I was just backed up and I was like, ugh. Hey, Tab, I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome. Oh, I lost it. But we still have a lot of wood piles back there from the ice storm, and we didn't burn enough firewood this year. So it's too dry to burn it next year. So we'll probably be burning a lot of brush piles. He burnt one last night too. When the wind knocked a big old limb down with a bunch of apples on it off my apple tree. I'm so bummed. Oh my gosh. And then the new orchard, where it's rained a lot, so the ground is settled, and I have to get over there and put in some more T-post and put the fencing around them or the deer will tear it up. Because I spent a lot of money this year on fruit trees. Oh, if you guys go watch David the Good, he did a video about raising fruit trees from seed. Um, I shared with them that I knew that a lot of people that took the pits and they would go plant them, and a lady has an entire orchard from planting pits from peaches. So actually they are better than the grafted, and they are more, oh, no worries. No worries, it happens. I'm not mad about the caps. Um, so anyway, you all those seeds that drop from the trees when I have little saplings, I dig them up and I'm going to be planting them because they do produce a lot of fruit. And feel free to share everybody out. Um, anyway, some people were asking at the meetup when I gave away the peach saplings, they said, will these actually grow and will they produce fruit? Yeah, they definitely will. Maybe not an avocado, but an avocado couldn't grow here anyway. We get cold. I think that needs a more tropical area. I really would like to get one for the geothermal, but I'm out of room. So I told Tom I need another one. So anyway, oh, peanut butter and chocolate. What are you guys doing? You're killing me. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. It's been, the kitchen's just trash. Like I have everything there's no room on the island. It's full of everything I pulled out of the cabinets, and I'm rearranging stuff, trying to get it to where it's when I go in to cook, I can just grab stuff and I know where it's at. Because when we moved in, I just had to throw everything in the cabinet and it's not where I want it. But my stomach's growling because I didn't even eat but some leftover chili for lunch. That's it. I didn't do breakfast and I haven't had dinner yet. It'll be probably 9 o'clock before I get to eat. Oh, you went to Jose's? Well, heck, with Connie around, I don't need a Mexican restaurant. She can throw together these meals with the authentic Mexican flavors, and I'm telling you, incredible. Okay, you take care, High Country Homestead. And I forgot your first name. I will learn it, and then when you come in, then I'll remember it. It'll take me a while though. You just have breakfast for dinner. I've done that before. We might end up doing that. I may just fix pancakes. You never know. Because the kitchen's tore up right now. And sometimes you just have to do what you gotta do. I don't mind. Even when I had other meals planned, I would do breakfast for dinner many nights because I like breakfast. Susan, okay, Susan, I will try to remember that. Each time you come in, I will try and remember your name, and it might take me a little while, but I'll get there. Wow. I got one at a yard sale here back when I first married Tom, and it actually works, but there's no plug-in in the garden. It's real pretty though. It's just like a little, sits on a base and it's a round, looks like a bowling ball, and it's white and the water just rolls up over it. Didn't really have a lot of sound, but it's pretty. So I just use it for garden decoration. But we wouldn't mind having a water feature. Heck yeah, the sound of water is relaxing. That would be so cool to find. Man, Johnny, we need to go to an auction with you. I was flipping out at some of those prices. That stuff went, oh wow, incredibly cheap. I was sitting there drooling. I won't say what I was wanting, but there was a couple on there that I've been looking for. So, you know, when I show it to Tom, he's gonna flip. That was an incredible auction. We haven't even had time to go to any auctions. Auctions are addicting. We used to go on a regular basis, and that's how I would get like tools and things that we need. And I get the good old stuff, the vintage stuff. Uh-oh, it's 7:58. I know Mike and Terry are going to go live, and we want to support them. Um, Make sure if one of my mods could post MT Homestead's link, go watch them in their live stream. And oh wow, yeah, and Christine's got my number. We need to talk. We need to talk, Johnny. Um, I would love to stay and visit, but I don't want to cut into their time. And thank you all so much for being here. You made my hour wonderful. I'm going to go run and put stuff up, and then I'm going to join Mike and Terry's live. If somebody could post their link for me, then go watch MT Homestead because Mike and Terry are amazing. And then Ginger goes live in the morning. And then, of course, Johnny, Gillum Farms. You just make sure everybody supports each other. And I love you all very much. Thank you so much for being here. Take care, guys. So it's MT Homestead. Make sure you all go watch MT Homestead. There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. All right, y'all. Take care.